Okay, joining us this week on Phoenix TV is Phoenix defenseman Simon Mangos. Simon, welcome to Phoenix TV.
Thanks a lot. It's good to be here.
Simon, obviously you're back in Manchester now for your second season, but there's been a couple of changes, and in particular your playing role. You're now playing with Jeff McMillan as against Scott Bazic. How different is that playing with Big Mac as against Bazza?
It's definitely a little bit different because they're different players, and they do play a little differently. Mac's a little bit more controlled. He hangs back a little bit more than Scott. Scott likes to jump in much like I do. But no, they're both very easy to play with. They both play a little bit. They're both from North America, so they play that North American style. But no, both equally fun to play with.
And Big Mac truly is a stay-at-home defenseman, as people like to name them. We talk about offensive defensemen and defensive defensemen, and Big Mac is a defensive defenseman. Yeah,
no, he enjoys shutting players down and making that that first good pass out, and every team needs that, and you need someone back there all the time because if you had both offensive pairing defensemen, it'd be a little bit shaky at times.
But knowing that's Jeff's role, does that give you a little bit more freedom to jump up in the play a little bit more often?
Yeah, it does. It gives you peace of mind that knowing that someone's definitely going to be back there, and it makes it a little easier to jump in knowing that. And
how easy is it to get a new relationship going with a new partner?
It definitely takes a little bit of time, but we've been training during the week, so that helps, and we've been steady partners all year. We haven't been switching back and forth. So no, it's a gradual thing, but you get comfortable with everyone.
And I guess with a new netminder as well in Scott Fankhauser, it's nice that Big Mac played with Scott as well. It breeds a little bit more understanding at the back a little bit quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a relationship there already from before, and with Scott, there's definitely he's a different style goalie. He likes to play the puck more, and as compared to Wolfie from last year, who didn't play the puck as much. So there is an adjustment period there, and you'll see sometimes during the game that there's sometimes a misunderstanding, but sometimes it helps. So it's just there's like a grace period that needs to be taken there.
And Scott appears to be, should we say, every now and again he gets a little bit aggressive in the net.
Yeah, he's an intense player, and that you need that, and that's the sign of a good player is to have that intensity and that passion. So it's good to see, absolutely.
Talking a little bit now away from hockey, Simon. A lot of guys when they go back home in the summer they go work outdoors, but you don't, do you?
No, I'm pretty much indoors all summer, which is unfortunate, but it's part of my life, and I've had it like that as long as I can remember.
Oh, come on then, spill the beans. What is it exactly you do during the summer when you're at home to relax or keep a little bit of money coming in?
No, my parents have owned restaurants my entire life, so I've had the privilege and misfortune to grow up working in restaurants and to be a part of that. So it's a blessing, but it's also a hindrance because they call on you all the time, and you're pretty much there all day. So it can be a little bit frustrating, but it's pretty good.
Okay, so what's the role? Is it chef, waiter, washer up, or just maitre d'?
No maitre d'. No, my father and I do all the cooking. My father is there all day, so he does all of it. But when I'm there, I help him, and I also serve tables, do the cash, clean dishes. Honestly, it's a family business. My sisters are also involved in it, so we pretty much do whatever we have to make it run.
And is this going to be something for you, Simon Mangos post-hockey?
No. My father already stated that early. He wanted me to make sure I got an education, and I achieved that. So he wants me to go into that. This is just more of to bridge the gap in the summers between hockey and that. So it makes it a little easier to go and train and do all that.
But working in a restaurant and doing a little bit of cooking, does that put you under a little bit of pressure at home as well with Pam?
It does. She's a fantastic cook, and she actually helped out a little bit this summer. We also ran an ice cream shop that was attached to the restaurant, so she helped out running that, and she helped out in the restaurant. So no, she's great in the kitchen. But yeah, I also enjoy to cook, so it makes it fun. We both cook at home, and it makes it interesting.
Any favorite recipe?
No, well, to be honest, I absolutely love sandwiches. I have no idea why.
You work in a restaurant and you love sandwiches.
It's pretty weird, but no, I anything and everything. I like to make new sandwiches and try new things. But no, it's I just love them, and I have no idea why.
What else do you do during the summer away apart from working in the restaurant and generally keeping fit? Do you get out much and have a wander around Canada?
A little bit. We tend to usually stick in Ontario and in the Toronto area. I'm an absolute golf fanatic, so I always have my golf clubs in the car, just in case anyone calls for a spring game. But yeah, I love to golf, and actually this summer, Pamela and I did a lot of renovating for my sister's house, my parents' house. We finished their basement, and it's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy fixing up houses and stuff like that. So that's also maybe a possibility one day. But yeah, no, just like to do stuff outside, golf and that mostly.
Cooking and DIY, this sounds like a lady's dream.
Yes. I'm sure there's people out there saying Pamela's a lucky lady, but I do have my downfalls.
Well, we won't go into that.
Not very many.
Simon Mangos, many thanks for joining us on Phoenix TV.
Thanks a lot.